The Arlington Energy Masters program trains volunteers, and then they go into affordable housing units within the county, and they make energy efficiency upgrades, water conservation upgrades, and also provide tenant education.
And I got a call from Arlington Thrive, and they were noticing that a lot of people were coming to them with really high electricity bills. And they thought that probably the biggest issue was a lack of energy efficiency in the units. So we talked to Arlingtonians for a Clean Environment, and together we came up with this program.
And let's go get our stuff now.
I just changed the light bulbs in the bathroom, and then I changed the switch plates, and I'm gonna put styrofoam on them to keep the air out. I also might change the shower head because it'll make it more water efficient. And then I'm gonna do a toilet test to make sure the toilet isn't leaking. So this is the dye tablet. It's blue, and you just drop the dye tablet in. If it turns blue in the bowl, you know it's leaking. So you're gonna wait several minutes, and then we see if the bowl turns blue. The bowl didn't turn blue. So we found that it didn't have any leaks, so that means it's a good toilet.
We're helping the affordable housing units to save energy, to help them be more comfortable, healthier, but it's also the program trains volunteers. So we're training volunteers, and this year we've started to get a program. We've got 4 Washington Lee students doing it.
They get put on teams with experienced volunteers where they learn the ropes, and it's sort of like an apprenticeship program for the high school students.
So they can bring this home to help save energy, teach their families how to save energy, and make their homes more comfortable and healthier.
So right now I'm using this spray foam to cover up this big gap in between the plumbing and the wall. And this will prevent any cold air during the winter and hot air in the summer from leaking into the home. So it'll protect the inside of the home from pretty much anything on the outside.
There's a gap in between the wall and the box of the outlet, so cold air will come through and come into the house or the apartment that way. First we unsealed it with caulk so there isn't a hole or a gap in between the wall and the box, and next we're going to cut these and put the foam for some further insulation.
So I just took off their old shower head, and now I'm putting on a more water efficient shower head. Alright, so now I'm just testing the water.
Yeah, right. Make sure the shower is okay. Let me job well done.
Any like holes between like the electric box and then the wall that air kind of escapes from, and then sealing those with this caulk, I think. Yeah, it's really fun too, and it's kind of important, and you get to kind of like see the actual difference and sort of hearing the numbers too.
So right now I'm actually looking for a new aerator for the kitchen sink. So we have 2 types. We have one for the bathroom and one for the kitchen. As the water is coming out of the faucet, it's gonna inject pressurized air. So it'll actually, the force of the water coming out will feel the same as before, but it'll be using less water overall, so it saves the amount of water that's being used. So I think it says 2.4 gallons. Gallons per minute, and this one's going to use 1.5 gallons per minute, so it'll save a good amount of water. So when you're washing your hands, it'll feel the exact same as before. And I've learned a lot from the Arlington Energy Masters program. I've actually done some of the things we've learned working in other people's home in my own house.
Yep. That's nice.
Any of the things we're doing in here will help reduce people's energy bills, and with that also comes a reduction of energy consumption, which reduces the amount of pollution that's given out.
I mean, it's also just fun to like help out and to know that like you're making a difference. I just want to know that like I'm doing something, that like I'm being an active part of the world and trying to help the world.
I kind of learned that it's small things. You change the little small things and it has a huge impact and kind of a domino effect.
It's just important to help out in your community, and I think it's especially important because we're going to be the new community members, the new adults, so it's just important to learn these life lessons.